What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another installment of Big Boy Talk. I'm your host, Big Reg, one of my main co-hosts right here, Mr. Ghost. And tonight we're gonna get into one, the Ravens got a W. Two, the Panthers got a W. And three, are those Colts frauds. All while enjoying a watch along of the Commanders game tonight. So, Mr. Ghost, how you doing, man?
Of the commander. I'm pretty good, pretty good. Was talking to the woman up until she got on her flight back to Salt Lake City.
I hear that. I hear that. We got Miss Yolanda in the building. How you doing, Miss Yolanda? Anybody that's not subscribed, that's not on Ravens Talk with Yolanda, I'm telling you now, you got to go. Absolute fire show over there. They just hit 200 likes in one episode. Okay? Go over there, like the show, watch the show. You will enjoy it. Osmond in the building. What's good, Osmond? Hope all is well. So listen, we got the Commanders on TV tonight. And what I feel is a pretty big game for their season, them versus the Seahawks. It's gonna be an important one. I think it's gonna be a good one too, because my boy JD is back. Okay, Jaden Daniels is playing. I think this game is gonna go crazy. Um, Obviously it's a wait and see. We're waiting for kickoff as we speak. But to get right into it, our Ravens pulled out the W against Miami. Um, I don't think I'm as shocked as I probably should be because I think most of us expected the Ravens to beat Miami because it is Miami and they're pretty terrible nowadays. One of those teams that's looking to get it together. Mike McDaniel's like a head coach. A lot of people want him for their offensive coordinator position. Um, do we think it's going to make that big of a difference firing him and bringing somebody else in? I personally don't. Not for Miami, at least. Not as long as Tua is the quarterback, in my eyes. But give me your thoughts on that Ravens versus Dolphins game.
I mean, I might have been okay with us losing because one step closer to getting rid of Harbaugh, but it's the Dolphins. Any team that is competitive, the Dolphins always take the loss on those games. Any team that's above 600 standings, they're going to lose. Or any team that should be above 600 in the standings, like we should be, honestly, we should probably be 7-1. As far as I'm concerned, bad coaching aside, we should be 7-1.
I agree. It's kind of a painful agreement, right? Because you want to go, we want to replace our head coach, but you can't do that when you know your team should be winning games. And we all hope that the Ravens turn it around and go ahead on this win streak. I see people in media even saying, "Hey, the Ravens are about to turn it on. They're gonna go all the way to the Super Bowl and win the championship this year."
Lies.
You know, I don't, I don't want to say I don't want it to happen because it's my Ravens. I want
I
us to
want it to
win as
happen.
many rings as possible.
I want it to happen, but a lie is a lie.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's tough. It's gonna be a fight, but I think our coaching in the end is what's gonna fail us once again. Once it gets to the playoffs, and I'm not talking about our coordinators. I'm talking about the head guy. The head guy. You know what I'm saying? That head coach. I think he's gonna let us down, and I think one of the scary things is that I believe, and I know you're not gonna really agree with what I'm about to say here, and a lot of people are gonna hate what I'm about to say, but I truly believe that EDC's downfall as a GM is in part because of the head coach. I think Harbs picks his guys. I think Harbs fights for his guys. And I think EDC says,
What's up,
okay,
Chris?
it's easier to just agree. Um, got Miss Chris in the building. How you doing? Hope all is well. Um, I don't blame EDC as much as I do Harbs. Is all I'm saying. I'd like to see what EDC does without Harbaugh as the head coach.
I would blame EDC for listening to Harps too damn much. Like, I understand he has all this recognition because he won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, and that shit all sounds and stands good. But at some point, boy, you gotta go in there as a man and be like, look, man, I gotta do what I gotta do for the team. Yes, you want this old antiquated way to build a roster, and that's all well and good, but that ain't what we need. I mean, I was talking to my lady earlier about, to me, the Cleveland Browns have a better built roster than the Ravens. If you put Lamar on both teams, the Browns will beat us.
I think if you put Lamar on a lot of teams,
No, I mean, if you put Lamar on the Ravens and on the Browns at the same time with the same rosters,
well, yes, the Browns will win that.
right? And people, they're like, oh, well, our receivers are better. We have Zay. Outside of Zay, I mean, they have Jared Judy, but then they have Malachi Corey. Then they have David Njoku. They have Fannin or whatever his name is. So, like, offensively, they pretty well match up to us. But as far as coaching wise, their defensive line has effect on the game. Their linebackers are playing far more efficient. They have Delpit, who cover one guy. You could play cover. They play cover one all day. When they play us, it's a cover one spy all day, and they have the linebackers to be able to chase Lamar down. If he can't go north to south, he has to go east to west. They have linebackers that can chase Lamar down and fill the hole. The Ravens, if Lamar went against the Ravens defense, everybody getting fired.
Yeah. Teddy Pendergrass over there. That man, he like to take it nice and slow.
Slow and smooth. He think he
yeah,
Al Green.
That's what he do, man. Michelanda says we play the Vikings next week. Who looked very good against the Lions today, which is true. They did, and you know what? And JJ McCarthy. This is what I mean by coaching, right? Great coaching. JJ McCarthy looked terrible, but yet they won. So that just goes to show when one facet of the game isn't doing well, you change what's going on, and a great coach can get you through it anyway. And that's exactly what the Vikings did today. Um, it's going to be a scary game because they do, even though JJ's bad, they still have the receivers to beat our secondary, which means they're going to be a problem. Osmond, if we go on a winning streak, we may be tempted to keep Harbs. He thinks he is more important than the players. 100% he does. And 100% they probably will keep him if we go on a win streak here. And that's my biggest fear, right? I don't want him to go on a win streak because I don't want to keep Harbs. But the way I feel about the Ravens as a team, of course I want them to win, especially Lamar. I want Lamar to be considered
Okay.
a winner.
What? K here before J?
Oh, K done beat J to the job. Boy,
it's about to be an earthquake somewhere.
Boy, I tell you. It's a wild one. I don't know.
Her man late, but she here to represent for him, so you better not say too much because you gonna have to deal with her later.
I'm shocked. I'm not used to that.
Oh, and you was talking trash about Chris's favorite. She Teddy. She loved Teddy B. Now you start talking bad about him, Chris gonna be on your neck.
Listen, I've been complimenting Teddy because I believe Teddy is the reincarnation of Uncle Bynes. All right. He is Josh Bynes all over again. Josh Bynes never had speed. He was never going
to have a burst, but he was always there.
Yeah, but he knew where to be. He had the smarts. And that's what Teddy is, right? And Teddy's going to continue to get smarter as he grows in the league. So that's what Teddy's going to be. He's going to be that inside linebacker that knows where to be and when to be there. And it's going to work out beautifully. I got no problem with it.
I do have to ask you a question because I mean the game is on. I mean, I got Seattle winning this by about 5 points. Who you got in this game?
So I trust in Mike McDonald and that defense, but I'm a big Jaden Daniels fan. Um, I love Scary Terry. I'm gonna take Washington in an upset. I'm gonna take Washington 21-17. 21-17.
So nobody gonna score?
Huh?
So nobody gonna score, huh?
They're gonna. Well, I mean, I just said 21-17.
That's damn near. That's damn near a scoreless game these days.
Yeah, but I don't expect this to be a high scoring game. I mean, you got two good defenses out there against, of course, some decent offenses, but neither of these offenses are putting up 40, 35, 40 points in the game. It's just not what they do. So I think defense prevails, and I see 21-17 is going to be a back up. Look, there we go already. Washington's putting the ball already. That's exactly my point I'm making.
But that's because they got Tress Way. They believe in their punter.
Well, listen, it's also because they got 4th and long. It's like 4th and 8. I wouldn't go for it either.
4th and long and some granny draws.
But
keep a straight face.
Seattle's offense also isn't a great offense. They're not going around putting up crazy points per game.
Sam Darnold getting them 30 this game. You hear me?
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's gonna have a good enough game, but
he's gonna have more than 135 yards.
That's a harder number to get in the league these days.
That's what JJ McCarthy had today. 135 yards, 2 touchdowns, a pick, and a rushing touchdown. I said, boy, if Lamar Jackson ever had that stat line, they would send him to the shadow realm.
And I just said he played terrible, but good enough to win, right? Because the coaching, man, they adjust that game plan. They said this ain't working, so let's find something that is, and they did. That's the difference between great coaching and yeah, I'm just there. I'm just here, which is kind of what Harbaugh is, right? Harbaugh is
Why
just
can't
there.
It be a couples trip? You see how the women be trying to steal our women for a women's trip, but they don't want to invite the men for a couples trip? This be that bald-headed bullshit be talking about.
Hey, you know how women are, man.
It's cool. It's cool.
They don't. The whole point in the girls' trip is to get rid, or a trip is to get rid of us. That's what they call their vacation. Is getting away.
It's cool when we take the men's trip. I don't want no complaints.
Yeah, mine currently said, "Hey, I ain't even say nothing about a girls' trip, so you won't be going on the men's trip."
No, she's invited because see, she don't be carrying us like that.
You know what I'm saying? That you one of the ones. You coming with us.
If you excluded from the women's trip, you go on the men's trip. We don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate. No discrimination around her. Listen, man, Jay done popped in down here. So I think he on the road though.
When I get in on that water.
Jay, I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Let me know when you're ready to come up.
Girls trips are prepared. So y'all get like 3 trips before the men get 1 trip. Ain't that some offhanded? You know what? If I ain't never seen a backhanded compliment in my life.
They don't care about us.
And speaking of some things while we at it, I mean, because Chris, we got some bones to pick. You gonna tell me a black hoodie, and I didn't ask you what size, like I don't know, 2 days ago, and I still don't know what size hoodie I'm supposed to be ordering. Would they do that?
You know how women are with that. Look, she already reacted. You know how women are with that size thing.
You know what? I'm gonna order a 4X, and then her husband gonna be mad at me because he's like, "Who is that for? Her other man?" I'm like, "I don't know nothing about that player. I didn't hear size in the
He did ask
Discord
you
like
in the
12
Discord.
hours ago.
He did ask you in the Discord.
I said, "What color and what size?"
Mr. J, welcome in, sir.
Good evening, gentlemen. Chats, Discord family, whatever.
He said, "Discord fam." That first time I heard that. This shit sounds smooth, don't it?
It do sound kind of smooth. It do. Listen, man, just make sure you're being safe out there. That's
And
A1 right
y'all
there.
know I am.
You gotta
I
get
know.
closer to the mic, sir.
You got the Bluetooth and all that. Yeah, we know.
Oh, yeah, I sound.
You
Okay,
sound fine.
respect. Chris said if it's a 10 that she'll wear it. I feel so proud.
It's a
My
10
little hoodie.
What the heck?
Hey, man. So, speaking of the merch, Jay brought to my attention that I should, reopen my store and start selling my merch again.
Yeah, you bullshit without doing that. I'm just saying.
And then Miss Yolanda actually reminded me that she still has the hoodie that she bought from the store.
Oh, shit.
So maybe I'll look into it, reopening the store so we can get the merch flowing again.
So y'all
A
got y'all little
cruise?
y'all store. I can just wear y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Just rep the channel.
Damn, Chris and them going on a cruise.
I appreciate that. I think I am. I think I am going to reopen the store. It's just the reason I actually shut it down was because there's some maintenance changes going on with the site and some other things, and so I kind of closed it down temporarily. I got to check out what the new rules are and find a new place to print. So once I do that, we'll look at reopening. But I got to find a new place to print that can deliver within decent time because I don't want people waiting, 8 weeks to get a hoodie.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, the main place I was using to print and deliver, they closed or they stopped. We stopped doing it or whatever with the store I'm working with. So the next place, their printout time and ship time was like outrageous. So I just shut the store down temporarily so I could figure out what I wanted to do. So I just have to go through and see what new places they have added and see what I can get going. If not, I'm gonna have to go through somewhere else with my merch.
Reg got that Hallelujah merch. I got that Sinners merch.
He said Sinners merch. You tripping? I wouldn't call it Sinners merch. But all right. If that's where you're going with it, okay.
You know, Jay's the middle ground guy. He's on that fine line.
I still, what's crazy?
I got a couple ideas.
I can't even. I don't even know where I put my real recognized real hoodie, which was from my merch, by the way. I don't even know where I put that thing. I got it around the house somewhere. I got so many hoodies.
Speaking of that hoodie, right? You notice how in the Discord icon, Jay the only one smiling though?
Big too. Big smiling.
God, us looking like security guards.
My boy, and we over here like.
I mean, y'all my big bro. Look, y'all my big bros. So man, that kind of goes into it.
Jay, congratulations on the Panthers win today.
You see, Chris said she needs
Yolanda.
I appreciate that, Mr. Yolanda. Thank you.
Chris said she needs a certain one.
A couple different designs you might be interested in. But again, like I said, I gotta get the store open back up. But there might be some designs you'll be interested in. So to just on the topic of football, real quick, we can go to because I'll wait till Jay gets to a settled place so we can really talk about the Panthers.
What you mean? I got 240 miles.
Woo!
You said 934 miles?
It might as well be. It might as well be.
Well, we'll talk about the Panthers in a little bit. Then we won't hold it back because we know
Oh
you gotta get
Lord,
things off your chest. We know
baby, be
you excited.
safe.
You
Baby,
happy
be
about today.
safe. See,
Yes,
you should have came
sir.
straight. You should have came straight to DC. Fuck that Utah shit.
Listen,
But I'm about to say, I shout out to the ladies for their successful girls trip or wherever they went to, well, Miami and some other places. I recommend them not doing karaoke again. Uh,
he said I
but
recommend them not doing karaoke again. Oh man,
So here's the crazy
I'm sorry,
part. They went
Cynthia.
all the way to Miami and they didn't even see the Versace mansion, which is free.
Hey, wait.
dang,
What happened? Listen. What happens in the Discord stays in the Discord. All right. Um, but you can join pretty easily. Just saying.
it is growing. We are consulting, having new ideas, throwing them out there. Gonna bring some
Yes, indeed.
new stuff into the fold.
Got
Soon.
giveaways.
Like,
Yes.
coming soon. Coming soon. Hold on, coming soon. Hold on, wait a minute.
And
Like I said, B gave
if,
like you said, gave away the hoodie. I got to work on one of my designs. Ready, about to open up a store. A whole lot of new shit happening, bro. Today's a good day.
yeah. If I get that store rolling again,
I got
have a giveaway from my store as well.
I got 2 shirt designs out. I'm going to work on sometime this week.
Okay, there we go. So listen, the stuff is moving. We're doing what we do. We're trying our best to grow over here. Not everything happens overnight, but we continue to fight for it.
I'm trying to get that 1K subscriber so I can just what they call that, integrate my store into my YouTube.
Well, how about we integrate your channel into our channel? Meaning you can stream on your channel every once in a while. Just saying.
We can stream on my channel, but y'all gonna have to come up with subjects, and y'all gonna have to be there. I'm not streaming by myself.
That's fine.
Easy. That's too easy.
Way too easy. Let's do it. So, the Colts, are they frauds? Or are they a legit team?
You know what? I'm gonna give them. You know what? Every good team has it was coming. A bad game was coming. You know what? But if he does it again next game, though, I don't know that. That meter might be in the red, not red, but yellow. But if I read correctly, 4 or 5 turnover Daniel Jones. What the hell happened?
Daniel Jones turned back into regular Daniel Jones is what happened. He threw the ball about 50 times.
Oh, why would that ever be the game plan? When you have Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, and that's been the key to them winning all season is feeding Jonathan Taylor, and they didn't do that today. They did a pretty good job stuffing the run today, but then they just took the ball out of Jonathan's hands because the other team kept scoring. So they put it in Daniel Jones' hands, and he turned back into who he was, which was
the defense being
a turnover man.
So Jonathan Taylor really is the catalyst, which we all knew. The same how Saquon was the catalyst when Daniel Jones was over there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think this was Daniel Jones' fault. Even he knew, like, he probably asked the coach, like, "Are you sure you want me to throw this many times? Are you sure?"
No, I'm pretty sure he Daniel was probably feeling himself. We all know Daniel was feeling himself.
Yeah, but guess what? Every time non-elite quarterback feels himself, the QB, the NFL guys be like, "All right, bet, bet, nah. He's smelling his own farts right now. Watch this. I'm sick of this shit." And now I'm trying to have him bless him, so he can have a good year. Nah, he's talking crazy right now. Nah, he's going back to the old him.
Yeah. He wilding out, huh?
And
Like
real quick, dumb penalty by Marshawn Lattimore on a pass interference there in the end zone, puts the Seahawks on the one. And
Lattimore be
that's the type
holding
of
like
stuff
hell.
that's going to cost them this game.
Lattimore be
Commanders
holding
been
on
having
for
ups and
dear life.
downs. Yeah.
There was no reason for him to
Back
want to hold that man's hand in the middle of the play.
back in the days when him and Mike Evans just be fighting just for the vibes. Like there was no NFL be playing, but they really wanted to fight each other.
Yeah. Bro, this man was holding that man's hand.
Damn.
Like they were like he wanted to be his best friend.
Whispering his ear, I want to know your name.
Look, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
You were saying I want to know your name. That's what you were saying. I want to know your name. Let's get about this club, Scotty.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah, he had regret.
the
He was like, I want to see what that hand look like with a ring on it. I'm telling you, man. I didn't understand it. Mainly because he had safety help coming too. So he didn't need the pass interference.
Or I don't even know who the commander safeties are. Sorry.
Well, touchdown Seattle.
Well, damn. But our usual culprit was a JSN.
Hold on 1 second. We got a penalty. It was on the defense again.
Well,
pass interference again. And no, it was Horton.
What?
Yeah.
My young bull that I invested in the dynasties.
Yeah.
My young bull. Proud of him. He make me proud.
That's because the PI was against JSN.
And so JSN
did help them.
Hey, look, JSN route running, bro. You gotta do something, bro. Like if your technique ain't on point, you gotta do something.
They on the one though. You might as well just like let them. You know what I'm saying? And they not only were they on the one, they had them bracketed. They had 3 guys covering them.
Them Ohio State receivers are different. Everybody, except for Marvin Harrison Jr., he's still figuring shit out. But yeah, everybody else, solid.
Marvin Harrison Jr. How's he doing this season?
He's still a disappointment.
That he is, but I think he's trying. He's still giving the rat's ass.
I mean,
it also depends on your QB. So I mean, it's got to be like a good match.
Kyler Murray's been out.
He's playing for though the Cardinals.
I think Jacoby Brissett. What's his last name? Brissett.
Brissett?
He's been starting. Yeah.
Kyler's hurt. I didn't know Kyler went out.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I know because I got one of my dynasty league. I invested in Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm thinking like, why is he being so ass? Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, so the Kyler be in and out the lineup.
He's got 24 receptions for 400 yards.
And that's it.
Yeah.
24 receptions for 400 yards. So,
man, that sounds like that sounds like
he could get 800-900 yards this season, but I mean,
sounds like he's in a dink and dunk offense.
Man, because we already know that Trey McBride is the number 1 option. I mean, that's a no-brainer right there.
Some milk and cookies will be good right now.
It's one of those certain teams, right? You don't want to go into as a wide receiver, and I think Arizona was one of those because they were so unsure of their offense. I kind of feel bad for him. I imagine he'd be doing a lot better if he was with Baltimore.
I'm about to say yes and no because he has the measurements. He has the father, one of the all-time greats. Mm-hmm. So he's gone to a prestigious school with Brian Hartline, again, who's a pretty good wide receiver or a coach or offensive coordinator, wherever he is. Like, I don't know, man. Like everybody, like I say, every other Ohio State, like JSN, Emeka Ibuka killing it this year.
Yeah.
Like everybody else that's coming out of Ohio State, ready to go. First blade of NFL grass. No one got to tell them shit.
But all of those guys have better quarterbacks.
That is also true as well.
All of those guys have better quarterbacks. So that
I mean,
tells
I
me.
don't know. Wait a minute. I can't put Sam Darnold over Kyler Murray. I mean, they don't know the same
I'm
plan.
sorry, what?
I can't do
Have
it.
we not watched their two careers?
Yes, we have.
One's been to a Super Bowl.
Hey, Kyler Murray been to a Super Bowl?
No.
Sam Darnold been to a
This
Super
year?
Bowl?
Did he go to one with
No, I mean Baker.
Oh, my
Look,
bad, I'm thinking of
excuse me.
somebody else. Hold on. My bad, I'm thinking
No,
of
I'm saying.
somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like, what the hell?
I was going to ask you
Where
some
was
questions about your life.
I say this. Yeah, no. I was thinking of old boy in Detroit.
Golf.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's
I was about to say,
my
he
fault.
said he been to a Super Bowl. I said, what Madden simulation you been running?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm about to be like, I'm like,
apologize.
Red?
I apologize.
Yeah, you had me rethinking my professionalism. I'm like, oh no, wait a minute.
What's
Hold
good,
on.
Jared?
Look good, Jared.
That's another one of them streams y'all need to tune into. Jared Orlando
Right.
Green. That boy be on fire.
Knowledgeable as hell about the HBCUs. Be teaching me about shit.
Tell me about it. I learn every time I watch. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
What past weekend or this weekend? I forgot. I don't know which one. What Michael Vick's team and Deshaun Jackson's team played together, bro. It was sparks. It was sparks everywhere. And I think Deshaun Jackson's team won.
I just want to point out, my Huskies had the blowout win against UAB this weekend. Blowout win. All right.
I mean,
Sky Bell is the real deal.
Sky Bell.
I want to know. Did y'all see Michael Vick's nephew?
Nah, I missed that.
Vicious stiff arms. He was out there looking. Like his uncle and them.
Damn.
Yo, you remember the sad ending to Marcus Vick? Marcus Vick he was talented, man. He had it. If he would have came in the league at the right time, he stayed away from them drugs, that alcohol. Yeah,
kind of reminds me of Marcus Jordan.
Alcohol all day.
I mean, listen. Rep your university. You know what I'm saying?
I went to the HBCU shop in Baltimore, and Alcorn had this vicious black on black shirt. Like when I tell you, I almost bought that motherfucker. I don't even know it. I don't even know where Alcorn is at. I almost bought that son of a bitch.
I want to say he's in New York, but
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. There is a list of college jerseys that I have on my resume that I want to get. Like, just fire, just because they fire.
Man, look, if Clemson was an ass, I probably will be buying some of their like orange, purple, white. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna lie, they purple jerseys back in the day, classic, fire.
Absolutely.
But I can't be. Listen, man, like, when Dabo Swinney gets fired and the program gets turned around, then I'll come back out and for my support. Till then, I can't do it. He said it himself. Hey, I might be fired. I'm like, why the fuck are you? Why would you say that, bro?
Yeah, why would you say that, right? That's how you know as a coach, you really don't care anymore.
Exactly.
So
that pissed me off.
Do me a favor. Look in the Discord, download that video and play, or just play that motherfucker and tell me that shirt ain't fire. And I ain't even see the design on the backside yet. I almost took that shit home. And I was there shopping for somebody else. I'm picking something up for somebody else and appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
I figured it was around. I figured it was around the sip, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, that's cold right there.
I'm,
I'm
I'm
telling you, man. It's a couple.
well, I'm see
Listen,
that. But
I'm going to earn on the own me a Oregon jersey of some sort. Their jerseys.
which
Oregon
Oregon
got
jersey? Wait a minute.
craziest
That's what I'm saying.
color
Which
combos.
Oregon jersey? Which Oregon
I
jersey, though,
might buy
guys?
like
That's
4 or
like you
5
said.
of them, bro. I can't hold you.
You have to, bro. You have to.
I can't hold you. And you know what? It pisses me off because UConn refuses to like update their jerseys. They update jerseys like every 20 years. Like, I don't know, it's some stupid nothing. But they're not trying to do nothing fire with their jerseys. But it's still, I want one of their old ones that had the red in it. That was the red, blue, and gray. I want one of those. Their old jerseys was fire. These current ones are rather boring. I think if UConn get some newer jerseys, man, listen. Especially since we're gonna crank out a winning season this year, and we bowl eligible. UConn bowl eligible, baby. 6-3.
Hey man, the UConn just keep producing NFL old linemen. You know, the occasional wide receiver and Skylar Bell. Y'all be fine. Like y'all be just fine. Right? Like y'all NFL linemen is y'all bread and butter.
I could read y'all. I'm not from Mississippi, so I have education. Since y'all won't play, I
Hey,
play.
you know what's crazy?
But don't tell Coach I said that.
How about I said we're not gonna disrespect Big Crit out here now. Hold on.
Yo, what's
They over
crazy
here talking about some bestie tell
is
your
that
man that Alcorn's in Mississippi, and she actually gonna repeat it. My
all,
bestie said
all
Alcorn's
three,
Mississippi.
all three of
Okay,
UConn's losses were in overtime, so we could be undefeated right now.
Want no secret?
There's no.
If them Chiefs got clapped, them Chiefs got clapped.
Huh?
Whoa, what? Now, what are we talking about?
Them 3 losses is 3 losses. Let it go.
Oh, okay.
You could have just said that. I would have preferred you to say that. That was
Probably
real
would have,
pause-worthy.
but it wouldn't have done as much.
That would have been it would have been way less pause-worthy. You're right.
No, I thought B was talking about him and his boo thing. You know, cheese getting clapped or whatever, nipples getting twisted or whatever.
Hello, I'm PG-13. Okay, y'all doing too much.
That you just not okay. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But the point is, first off, I wouldn't even consider that getting cheese claps in sports. Because we didn't get beat bad. We just lost in overtime, which means we lost by a point or a field goal.
Oh,
So,
snap.
Wait. The one thing that should be getting clapped is Carson Beck's bank account. Because this is my weekly reminder telling y'all that man is a fraud. That man is a fraud. I've been trying to tell y'all for the past 2 years. He's a fraud. That is all.
Every time you remind us that Carson Beck is a fraud. It's consistent. I've never heard someone be as consistent as Jay with Carson Beck. I think he purely just don't like him.
No, I don't. Because if he couldn't do it at Georgia, what the fuck makes you think
Your
can he do it at
boy
Miami?
got fired from South Carolina, Jay.
Who?
Mike Shula.
Oh, Mike Shula, I saw that. I'm thinking, like, finally, a little bit too late because you kind of wasting a decent season from the North Sellers. He's trying to be a more, pro-ready quarterback. Yeah, the offense was stale. It was either, hey, look, just fling it up there for Nick Harper to get, or that was the offense. That was it. Everybody else just get open. I don't know.
That was a bad interview.
Wait, which one, Jared?
I'm assuming where he was like, well, I'm probably gonna get fired, huh?
I saw that shit. I'm thinking, like, I was so irate, bro. I was so irate.
Bro.
I'm like, you money stealing bitch. First of all, you don't believe in the portal. We're gonna try to grow from within. That's cool and all, but then again, it didn't work. It was in the pudding. It was in the grass, the tea leaves. Your ways suck ass. you let the college world progress and pass you by, instead of just get on the wave. It's okay. Hell, I respect Nick Saban more. Even he has he saw the writing on the wall and said, "All right, well, my time is up. I ain't about to deal with this bullshit." He retired. But no,
You know
you
what?
want
Because
to
of Jorge, ain't no more winning strips.
So, Jared was talking about the interception that Beck threw in overtime, and Jang is still concerned with vacation cheeks. I don't know what's going on with that.
huh?
And Jorge Iglesias was trying to slap some cheeks. I don't know
All right.
what's going on
Whole lot.
or why,
Is that
but
whole lot?
So,
Okay.
so basically, no more
So
girls
we all.
trips because
yes.
apparently Cheeks was almost clapped at some point, or somebody wanted some Cheeks. So I mean, yeah, them girls trips was canceled.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You heard what he said. The girls' trips is canceled because people trying to clap cheeks. Raven C is in the building, my boy. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe to his channel, share. Get that Raven content soaked into your blood. Hey, Raven C, man, I gotta find you on Battlefield 6, man. We gotta run a few games, bro.
That's crazy because I don't got you on PlayStation Network, but Raven C got you. Wow.
Yeah, I've been on PlayStation Network with Raven C for quite a while. We used to play Call of Duty together.
I asked you and Jay what your PlayStation Network was, and y'all both ignore the fuck out of me.
No, I told you. I told
If
you a
I
long
say
time ago.
JD6, if my slogan is JD6 on everything, what do you think my username is?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't on today. Raven C, the kids had the TV today. I told Nick to use the big TV in the PS4.
You need permission now.
What the missus back? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The missus back though?
Huh? Yeah. My lady's back. She been back. Yeah.
Oh shit! No wonder I hear a little difference in your voice. You sound more cheerful.
No more chicken, Tony.
I'll say this. I've had my moments. I've had my moments.
That boy over there glowing.
It's like all the negativity, the distress was just magically, and I pause before I say this, sucked right out of him.
I'm glad you paused, but yes, that is correct. And I've been on my Battlefield and my college football and my a little WWE here and there. So I've been feeling pretty good. And actually speaking
No,
of WWE,
I did see. Hold on. Exactly. Hold on. Speaking of WWE, what, you about to say what I think you about to say?
Yes, I am.
Did you say me and Jay
right.
Side Piece got a championship?
Jade Cargill
wait a minute. Hold on.
is the new WWE Women's Champion. And right now WWE is kind of showing off. They're kind of sticking it to AEW, so to speak, because their champions are all superstars that came over there from AEW. You got the world champion is CM Punk. The WWE Women's Champion is Jade Cargill. The WWE Champion is Cody Rhodes. And the NXT Champion is Ricky Saints, aka Ricky Starks. So all former AEW superstars now currently WWE champions. And I guess that's just WWE saying this is how you're supposed to book talent.
All right.
Although WWE has their fault, right? I'm not gonna say they're high and mighty, they're the best, they're great at everything they do. They have their faults, 100-fold. And just like AEW has their things they do well. But right now, I watch more WWE than I do AEW.
Fair enough.
So Seattle's got the ball back. Just a score update for y'all. It is 7-zip Seattle, and they do have the ball. They are 1st and 10 on the 40, and they just passed for a first down. Give me 2 seconds. Y'all carry this conversation for a quick minute.
I'm not even watching games, so I don't know what the hell going on. But I can imagine Sam Darnold just said, "Hey man, Jason, like his first read probably is, hey, if Jason ain't open, all right, cool. The new rookie, he's decent. Now I do got some tight ends though too. And this football thing, is pretty fun when you have talent around you."
I mean, Sam Darnold got a good coach, so he know how to keep a motherfucker in his position. A coach unlike ours that pays attention to his team and caters to their strengths and weaknesses.
A coach that y'all let go and instead of firing John and hiring him or bringing him up, but that was personal choice. So
why Marshawn Lattimore just pushed somebody who was in a pile, but he looked real zesty doing it. He looked like a 7-year-old on the playground trying to push somebody. My best friend.
No, it's funny. It's funny you say that because that's all my kids do, just fight over the iPad or what's their stuff. And but I can definitely see it. But it's like those guys. But it's like those guys that just be jumping on top of the dog piles just because they want to be just feel involved.
Like LeVar Arrington jump on that motherfucker 10 minutes late.
Actually, speaking of LeVar Arrington, how's his offspring doing at Penn State? I haven't been really watching Penn State lately since all the bullshit that has been going on this season. So I don't know.
I don't even know. I mean, college football that's your thing.
It is kind of, but
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
But as far as rankings and undefeated, I don't think there's. I don't know what Ohio State's record is, but I'm pretty sure they're clapping everybody. But I don't think there's any more undefeated teams in college football.
I want to say you're wrong about that.
I'm pretty sure I am wrong, but
let's see here. I'll tell you in a second. Virginia is 5-0.
Okay.
BYU 5-0. Oh, sorry, 8-0 for BYU. 8-1 for Virginia. I apologize. So BYU is 8-0. Indiana is 9-0.
Okay, makes sense.
Ohio State is 8-0.
That definitely makes sense.
Texas A&M is 8-0.
Okay, that's right down the street. My apologies.
And I think that's it. Montana is 9-0. Are we really counting Montana?
Exactly. I'm not saying.
So
the only Montana I know is French.
I'm gonna let that go. You know what I feel like is missing in this list? Because I was reading the undefeateds. I could have sworn. What's Duke's record? Because Duke has a good record right now too.
Even though Duke does have I want to say it's a cornerback now I'm looking at. Oh shit.
What you looking at?
You're 5-3. Duke is 5-3.
No, the corner. It's like some NFL project. It's like some NFL. I'm looking at. I don't know. He could be a cornerback, maybe. Chandler Rivers.
Okay, yeah. Duke actually has a couple good players this year on that team. There's a reason why they're 5-3, and they're competing with some of the better teams in college football. They have built that program, and they're going to continue to build it. And at some point, Duke might be known for both basketball
Yes,
and football.
yeah.
With I'll say this: Duke, UConn, schools like that, they're really taking advantage of how things are with the transfer portal, and that's really helping those other teams. And that's part of the reason why college football is so kind of flipped up on its head this year, right? Because all of these players that are you don't have to sit and wait on the bench anymore. You don't have to wait till it's your turn to play. You can say after a year, be like, all right, I thought I was going to play this year. I guess not. I'm going to hit the portal and go start somewhere else. Because they're all interested in one thing, and that's getting their talent shown on TV to make sure they can make it to the league. And I think I know some people hate that with college football now, that whole transfer portal thing, but I love it. I think it's bringing more competition to the college football scene, and it's making things less predictable. And because really, only team from last year that's doing their thing this year is the champs, Ohio State. That's it. The rest of the teams from last year are they're all on the waiver. Texas is looking like what?
Oh, drop that in the bucket, baby.
So I like it. Bring on the competition, man. Bring on the competition. And I'm assuming you talking about something from the Seattle Washington game.
Oh yeah, that throw was on point. Sam Darnold.
Oh, that throw. Yeah, that was nice and easy. And it's Horton again with another touchdown. Excuse me, I have to apologize. I was unfamiliar with your game. I did not know.
You were saying that about their food game this week. Oh, that was Jay.
I did not know. Horton just scorched him off the line. His route running, that was such a beautiful route. And then Sam just dropped the ball right in the bucket. So hold on. Now, should we be looking at Sam Darnold and giving him more credit than people think he deserved? Because we see what he did in Minnesota last year.
And we gave that credit to Justin.
He leaves. Yeah, we did. We gave that credit to Justin. He leaves. Minnesota's struggling. And he comes to Seattle. And he's got another team with a winning record. I think it's about time we go, okay, Sam, you're just like Baker Mayfield did. You're having, a rebirth in the league. And that is looking like that was a better QB draft class than we thought. Right? Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, obviously being the best. Josh Allen being damn good. The only guy that's not, well, he's not even in the league anymore, is Josh Rosen. And you got to wonder if he was in the league, would he be maybe finding a resurgence of his own, or was he just that bad and kind of pulled the wool over everybody's eyes? Rosen is I mean, how would you feel to be the last guy, the last QB in that, or one of the QBs in that draft class, and you're the only one who's not in the NFL succeeding right now, starting on the football team or something? That man can't even make. I don't even think he made the spring football league. I don't even think he's in the USFL or the UFL, whatever they're calling it now. I don't even think he's over there. So What is he doing?
That boy at home playing flag.
He said he playing flag. I quit. Said Josh Rosen had way more brass than talent. I agree. Apparently, apparently the entire NFL agreed. He was going immediately. They replaced him with Kyler the next year. It wasn't even like he didn't even really get a shot. He had 1 year, his rookie year, and it was like, no, we're bringing in somebody else. New head coach came in, new quarterback came in. Josh, I think if he got a chance somewhere, maybe he can he would have made a difference of some sort. I don't think he would have been playing on the level of the other four, though. Definitely not on level with Josh Allen and freaking Lamar Jackson. Not nowhere near there.
Wow. The Commanders fumbled the kickoff.
Please tell me they recovered it. Please tell me they recovered it.
About to get their pussy pounded.
Oh, Lord. That was a bad one, too. It wasn't even off a tackle. He just grabbed the man's arm as he was. Oh, Jesus Christ. I apologize for my outburst. Listen, I thought for sure that Washington was going to at least compete in this game tonight. Did my boy just hit him with the Scooby-Doo? Bro, this game might be over before halftime. Good Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Chill. $8:46 left in the half. We're probably about to be looking at Washington down.
God damn.
21 zip. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Good Lord.
What are
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Ooh.
I'm not even a Washington fan.
Look what Jackson did on the other side. Jackson had one of the mean Devontae Adams releases.
One-handed, too. Good Lord, man. Oh, Jesus. He left that man ankles at the line of scrimmage. Oh, God. Bruh. All right, so Washington, come here. Let me talk to you, Washington. Listen, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go out and fire your entire backfield. Every DB must go. It's time for a change. Okay.
Ain't Caillou Blue over there?
No, he's not, sir. He's
so they messed that up too.
Yep, they fumbled the bag with that too. He's over in Vegas. So
no Caillou Blue for you.
Yeah. Y'all messed up. Y'all messed up big. And y'all let Sweat go. And now Sweat is over in Philly. Eating. Y'all let go all y'all good players.
My man, when he catch the kickoff this time, he said, "Nah, I'm good."
Y'all retarded. Just want to point that out. What's up, sir?
Jay said he done made it through the mountains.
He made it through somewhere that ain't had no service.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
it's like I thought about it too. As soon as I thought about it too. As soon as I seen like the exit sound, like oh shit, here it comes, and right on time.
Yep. Well, the only thing you've missed is that now Seattle's up 21-0.
Well, damn.
Let's just say my prediction for the game was all wrong. I thought Washington was gonna come in here with something to fight for.
Seattle's defense been like, what I've been hearing around the league. It's been like that.
Yeah, no, it has. It has. I mentioned that their defense has been like that, and I mentioned Washington's defense was decent at points. I feel like Washington's a better defensive team than they are offensive team. They getting cooked tonight.
So the power of Sam Darnold. Look, Sam Darnold knows who he is. He knows Jason is gonna get about maybe 10, 15 targets, and they have like a strong running game. And
yeah. Man, I love Scary Terry, man.
Oh yeah,
he might as well come on to Baltimore.
He out for 2 weeks or 2 months?
I don't know. I didn't even realize he was out. I think he was playing this game. If I knew he was out, I wouldn't have picked the score the way I did.
Damn.
Look, I had Seattle win by 5, but I ain't know it's gonna be beat down in Chinatown.
You have Seattle winning by 5 points, but now they're about to win by 5 touchdowns.
Nah, cause I got the notification with Luke McCaffrey out, so I'm thinking like, damn, if he's just gonna be Debo and a bunch of randoms.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like people like, I ain't signed up for this.
And the crazy thing is, Debo, he's not a wide receiver that's going to go out there and rack up a bunch of yards. He's not going to eat up a bunch of yards and points, but he is going to come out there. He'll play a little running back. There goes Jaden Daniels taking off. There's a penalty.
All start on Ertz.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Zach Ertz still on the team. So, that's somewhat hopeful.
That was 4th and 1.
Oh shit.
Yeah. 4th and 1. They had the perfect play call. It was open. Jaden Daniels took off. Would have picked that up and then some.
That's way.
Oh yeah, he would have got some good yardage on that. Now he got a punt, and he's gonna go punt that and give up more points before half.
Like seriously, who are the I know Marshawn Lattimore's a corner. I don't know who the other corner is.
Marshawn just be holding on for dear life. He cooked.
I think Bobby Wagner's still on the team.
Yeah, he is.
Actually, this is kind of hurtful for him because getting your ass whooped by your former team, that's crazy work. But
the former team that decided they didn't need him anymore, and it's standing true.
Let's see. I think Deron Payne, either Deron Payne or Jonathan Allen. No, Deron Payne is the one that's still on there. I don't know where
Deron Payne's still there.
Jonathan Allen's a Viking, I believe, or
yeah.
Let's see. Montez Sweat got traded to the Bears. So yeah, I really don't know who the hell.
No, I think Sweat now plays for. I think he plays for the Dolphins now. I know he played for Philly for a little while. Now I think he's over at the Dolphins. I don't know.
Man, like listen, I haven't really paid attention to the Commanders or wherever they were. Redskins, like listen, like it's like after Ryan Kerrigan retired, I just stopped caring about that franchise.
No, you're right. He with the Bears.
All right, cool.
It just goes to show, though, man. You some teams just don't know what to do with talent. Oh, speaking of teams not knowing what to do with talent, Shout out Odafia Away, who just got 2 more sacks in the game today.
Look, I gotta get. Look, I've honestly been shitting on that man literally since he's been drafted, and he done, and look, and he's showing that it wasn't his fault. So look, I want to apologize publicly to him, his entire family, bloodline, and to Miss Yolanda because she never gave up faith.
Never.
I will believe.
And now he's
And
out
look,
there in 4 games with the Chargers. He's got 4 sacks.
and gentlemen out in the world, if you single, now please find like a Miss Yolanda. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Is faithful to the faithful to the weather and the storm to the bitter end.
And
Look,
Jared on 11 Green says, that lets you know our scheme sucks. Yes.
yeah, that's also true.
I was telling somebody that both the coaches that left our coaching staff and became defensive coordinators are the reason that I'm sure that Zach Orr sucks.
And I'm pretty positive on that too.
Because it was Anthony Weaver and who else left?
I was saying Mike McDonald is showing you that, like, hey, he got full control. He's doing his thing, and guess what? His team is good. And look at the Ravens.
Yeah, but I mean, who left? Zach Orbiquet got promoted. Anthony Weaver went to what was it? The Titans.
Yeah. I don't know if it was the Titans, but he was.
So
he was
Anthony
out.
Weaver and who else left to become a defensive coordinator in the same year that Zach Orr got promoted? Because I know both of them.
Dolphins.
Both of them are
defensive coordinator for the Dolphins.
Oh, for the Dolphins, and the defensive coordinator for the Titans also left our coaching staff, and they're doing way better than Zach Orr. Like, you went to a new team with players you don't know, and they're outperforming the guy who stayed on the same team with the players that he knows. Like
Denard Wilson,
yeah. I don't
QB coach.
Yeah, I don't see Zach Orr being a good coach. I'm sorry, I don't see him becoming a good coach.
You know what's crazy? Zach Orr's got all the traits you will want for a head coach, right? The guys love playing for him. He's got that fantastic attitude, that fight in him, that dog. He wants to win. His scheme just isn't it, right? It's not really working. And here's the thing, though. Is that on him, or is he being limited in what? Because remember, he's a first-year defensive coordinator. Well, second year now. But is he being limited because he's being told, oh, well, do what Dean Pease does or do what Chuck Pagano does? Don't get me wrong. Chuck was a good defensive coordinator. He was a pretty good defensive coordinator. But Dean Pease, that bend don't break, and that's exactly what the Ravens defense looks like this year, that bend don't break defense.
Don't look at your TV screen.
I already know what's coming. And oh Lord, you couldn't even push the man out of bounds.
They hit the wham in a circle. Like, I need grown men to stop doing a wham in a circle dance. Like, what the fuck?
Seahawks up 20. Well, I'm assuming they're gonna make the extra point, 28-0.
Hey, give up the sticks.
Hey, and you know whose name we haven't called yet? Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Well, no, I called his name because on the touchdown with Torrey on the second John.
I know he snapped old boy ankles at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, homeboy jockstrap was somewhere on the field still.
But he hasn't caught. What I'm pointing out is that he hasn't caught any of the touchdowns.
Nah, he hasn't caught a touchdown, but he has like 4 receptions, and they're pretty good. They were pretty good catches.
Oh yeah, no, I saw him. But I'm saying, like, as far as scoring touchdowns, we've not said his name yet. So it just goes to show, like, they just shitting on all of them, the whole team. Like everybody in Seattle's eating right now.
Wow. If I shave my dreads and beard, somebody leaving me. That's what I heard.
What?
I was just told if I shave my dreads and beard, somebody gonna leave me.
Damn.
You know, I'm just gonna. Here's what I'm gonna say. Pay attention to the show.
I gotta make sure that the plane don't crash. Okay.
As long as she's still texting in that chat, right there on the side, right there, you good to go, bro.
I didn't reply. I just read what was going on.
I'm just listen. I'm just saying. She literally just commented 2 minutes ago. You good to go?
First of all, why'd you turn pale for a second?
Who?
You.
It's my lighting. When I lean in, I'm getting closer to the light. Yeah, it's my lighting.
I took out my twist.
I'll be bald next week.
I took out my twist. I'm so bad.
I
can't see it right now.
For those who don't know, Fears does have, what is it, 1-2 shows on the Let's Get Ready network.
Man, that man does everything, bro.
Over there, and another place with fire content. So go find them and watch that fire that they put out on almost a daily basis over there.
Man, Ferris does play
by
play for the Giants. Like Ferris does movie reviews, show reviews, tennis.
Don't
soccer.
they rewatch old shows?
That too, yeah. What's their thing they do? Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's a whole story saga. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna work up to do One Tree Hill or something.
Yeah, man, they a lot of fire content over there. Go check them out.
I need to request that they rewatch Charmed.
I'm pretty sure they did that, or have done that, or spoken about it. I don't know.
The ball in the single would be straight up competing with General Hospital. I'm just gonna point that out. I'm just gonna put it out there. The stories.
You know what that means, Reg? Go ahead, fire my dating profile again.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll say this though. Fierce. Chris said, hit her when y'all do 7th Heaven. I'll say this though. If for some reason you decided to shave your dreads and your beard, you'd look like a big ass thumb toe. My nigga would just look like a toe. I can't get so I understand, right? I don't think any woman out there want a toe. Hey, boo, you looking like a nice toe today.
So you mean to tell me, and like this how old I am, or how much back in the back cartoons I watch. So you mean to tell me if B shades off everything, he's gonna look like the dumb off of Spy Kids?
Oh man, chill.
I don't know if I go that far. But don't worry, I think I got about. Nah, I think I need to grow like 2 more inches before I can cut my hair and donate it for cancer.
Listen, we both know you're not cutting your hair. We know you love your hair, so I'll say this: I don't think she has a single thing to worry about.
Yeah, I cut it 2 years ago.
Yeah, but not all the way.
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember that.
Man, I don't remember you having the number 1 low buzz cut fade.
That's what I'm saying.
I literally shaved my head. Maybe okay. So no, it's been about 2 years because I shaved my head the January before I got married. I shaved my head.
Nah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that at all.
That's because by the time y'all saw me on camera in April, most of my hair had started growing back.
Nah, I think you're lying.
Okay.
I'm calling it. He's lying.
Because believe you me, somebody was pissed. I cut my hair too.
Yes, Spears. Sam Darnold got 4 touchdowns in the first half. and none of them are to Jackson Smith and Jigba. They
Look, I
are
bet
completely killing Washington.
They scoring all these touchdowns and ain't helping nobody's fantasy or parlays.
I mean, it's helping me. Like I said, I got Torrey Horton in multiple leagues. I'm good.
Listen, he's got 2 of the touchdowns. So 14 of the points belong to him. So,
damn it. What's that?
Fierce say he shaved his head once and it was liberating.
Damn.
Listen, here's the news flash. I used to have long hair. I got rid of it. I prefer to keep it short. But I had long hair a long time ago.
Man, I'll let Shiloh tell that story.
This was before I met her.
God damn, so 10,
That's
11
what I'm
years
saying.
ago?
It was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Shit.
Yeah. Long time
Now,
ago.
back when you could feed the entire family for maybe about $12 or $13.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Back when, you go to the corner stove with $5 and make out with a meal. So yeah, it was
Back
that
when
long.
penny candy was still a penny.
Yeah. My hair, you pulled my hair was long enough. It was down to when you pulled my hair down, it was down to the middle of my back.
Back when McDonald's had the Mighty Keys meals.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so
I would
nothing
never
wrong
go
with a
back
little
to
switch up. Nothing wrong with a little switch up every now and then, but I can't cut mine. Ain't this some shit?
Right.
Well, hold on. There's a difference though. Chris said there's nothing wrong with a little switch up. That ain't your lady though. The lady said don't do it.
She was talking mad shit about me cut my little thing, cut my little the cheekbones for it.
Just like
Men
Kate
don't
told
care
me,
about
I can't get
cheekbones when you
certain
grow their hair.
hairstyles.
The hell?
Cheekbones, what the hell?
Right. What does a man know about? If
Chris
a man
agreed,
know about
don't do it.
contouring his cheekbones,
Chris
you got
agreed,
more
don't
problems
cut
to worry
it.
about.
Chris agreed, don't cut it. Listen, the way I see it, they just don't want you walking around looking like a toe.
I said I was going to shave my dreads. I ain't saying nothing about cut my beard.
Yeah, but the point was, don't shave your dreads and cut your beard because you'll look like a toe.
I just said
That's what I'm
shave and
saying,
cut my dreads. I was going to cut my dreads and shave my eyebrows.
Shave your eyebrows, what the fuck?
See, that's the problem, toe. Fierce say he once had a high top. Never again. Fierce?
Ah, damn.
Fierce had the most silky Hawaiian high top we probably would have ever seen in our lives.
I'm trying to picture Fierce with a high top, and it's just I get a hilarious.
I can't get past the
hilarious
forehead.
view.
Nah, bro. It's like when LGRN was doing their 5-year anniversary, and I saw old photos of Ferris. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, Ferris had hair. What the hell?
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna be doing my homeboy like that.
Listen, straight up. I don't know if I could even grow my hair back now. I mean, I probably could. My hair's naturally curly, so it curls up pretty tight. But
that's cool for
I don't think I
naps.
could grow it long. Huh?
That's cool for naps. It curl up real tight.
No, like it does. Like no bullshit. As soon as my hair starts to grow, instead of like where normal people grow straight and then eventually curl, mine's literally growing. You can't tell it's growing because it's curling as it grows. So if I'm not constantly like picking it out, it's just up there curly chilling. It's just how it is. My hair's always been that way. And because of that, my daughter's hair is very curly.
The Commanders acting like they're trying to score a touchdown.
Listen, Commanders again. If Jaden could get some help, I mean, we're forgetting this team was just in the NFC Championship last year. Almost went to the Super Bowl. Like just a year ago, bro. Like that's a crazy turnaround.
Hey, look, well, I just want to let you know I'm passing the Baylor football stadium, even though Baylor is ass. Well, it has been ass for quite some time.
Damn.
Listen,
Yeah. I got to schedule my little hair appointment next week. That's why I'm making my considerations because I got to call by Thursday so I can go ahead and schedule my.
Actually, speaking of hair appointment, I got to hit
all
up
right, I'm
my.
gonna need to stop doing the female hair flips. You got to. You got to. I'm sorry. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop.
Oh
You got to stop. I'm sorry.
As a matter of fact, I got to hit up.
Bro,
I got to hit
bro
up
got his
Kate.
hair on. He's just a menace. Just a menace.
I got to hit up
You
Kate and
like,
ask like, what hairstyle does she want me to get next?
I swear, it reminds me. So my daughter, she likes all her characters and stuff. She likes to play dress up.
Michael Trigg ain't making it to the Giants.
And everything, and that's what it reminds me of every time he flips his hair.
Wait, why would the Giants need another tight end?
Because all of them are his beauty.
That dude's nasty, bro. Michael Trigg is that dude is nasty. And I don't know. I don't know if the Giants are gonna get him.
Yeah, why? Like again, why?
Just to add another weapon, you know that.
Yeah, do it at the wide receiver position then.
Jake, so I'm going to take a nap now. You go ahead and take a nap and enjoy the rest of your flight.
Wait, what? Oh, the flight. Oh, okay. I'm thinking wait, where's she at?
Pierce says Theo Johnson's up.
Okay, well,
Listen, Pierce.
Speaking of that, Jay,
that's a you problem. Jay said Carolina needs a tight end, and he's the one.
Hold on.
No,
How
wait a
did
minute.
Jay make it to the stream before you did, Jay?
Because look, it was small off the field, some relationship stuff. You know what I'm saying? That we were talking. You know what I'm saying? Then I hopped on. Cause look, my lady comes first, then the show.
And Jay Pierce said, "Why not both?"
That's true. That's 100% true. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if Cam Scottaboo gonna be the same coming back from this gruesome injury. So you might as well just stockpile on everybody. Run it back.
Also, we don't know when he's coming back either.
Yeah, because good God, yeah.
That was a gruesome injury, and that's usually multiple tears within that break. So, prayers to him and his family, and hopefully he ends up okay. He does make it back full swing because he's a joy to watch. I love watching him play, man. He plays with such fire and intensity.
Your team scored.
Would you say
how your team just scored?
I mean, I wouldn't call him my team, but yeah, I do. Like I said, I like Jake Daniels, man. He's the one that scored too. And let's not act like I know y'all done seen Washington's black jerseys. Them joints is fire. Washington's black jerseys are fire.
They had those way back when Sean Taylor was playing.
Yeah, these ones are slightly different though. They're slightly different, and it's something about them that's just absolute. Like they're banging. They're freaking. I don't know. I love them.
It can be better than the all black with the white piping.
The all black what?
With the white piping around the letters.
No, these have. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can send you a picture.
I mean, you could throw it to us here.
I mean, I could, but I'm not searching on there. So, like, I'm not even searching on the on my laptop, just because I got the game pulled up on there too. And I don't want to mess up the stream.
Everybody keep talking about focusing on the stream, but y'all keep texting me stuff.
Well, first off, I can't speak for anybody else. This is strictly for what we're talking about, though. It's the only reason why I'm sending it to you.
Well, all right, Jared. Is Jared in the Discord?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yes, Jared is in our Discord. All right, Jared, be easy, man. Have yourself a good night.
All right, peace, Jared, man.
I mean, those are good, but the all black with the white joints with the white piping, I don't even like the color white. But them joints was fire.
Yeah, I like these. I like these better. I seen the ones you talk about. The ones, so the only ones I like with it's a whitish gray piping, but it's got like the numbers are black, but they're basically like an army fatigue black, and the jerseys are black.
Y'all dapping this man up for making a tackle on special teams when he just got toasted earlier in a half for a touchdown.
Chris, don't be trying to throw Jared under the bus after he done left. And Jared's half that Discord.
The same Discord that she in.
Right? Listen, we might not have much more game to watch along with, because this game is a blowout as of right now. And the top of the third quarter will tell us if it's worth continuing to watch. Which jerseys look like hefty trash bags? The ones I just put in there?
Hefty trash bags is crazy.
It is.
Considering the Giants old school alternate jerseys, I know you ain't talking.
The Packers uniforms they did today. That was hard. That's trash. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to post.
You tripping, Fears?
It's the
Packers have had a good jersey in their existence. So for you to call the Commanders joints say they look like trash bags, you tripping. By the way, unlike a lot of people, I like these silver helmets for the Seahawks. I like those. A lot of people don't like them. I'm actually a fan of it. Something different.
Nah, my favorite Seahawks uniform. I don't know what they call, but it's like there's a weird color blue, silver pants, and like a lime green or some on piping or on the outliner.
Oh, he's talking about the Steve Largent joint.
Get the seafoam green ones.
Yeah. I like those.
Yeah, Seahawks have had some nice jerseys over the years
God
too.
damn.
The Seahawks right now got the royal color. They got like that royal blue on with the silver pants and the silver helmet.
Right now they got belt to ass on the Commanders.
Yeah, that too. That too. And judging by his comment, they're about to score again with 20 seconds left. Good Lord. Another catch.
There's that built ass that Uncle Bernie off of the Bernie Mac show trying to give to Jordan and the kids.
Yeah. Much worse. I'm not a fan of any of the Giants jerseys. I'll be honest with you.
Listen here, America. The Commanders might be frauds.
He said the modern Giants jerseys look like blue hefty trash bags.
Damn. I mean, at least Jackson Dart played decent today. I mean, that's got to stand for something.
The Giants have potential. They got a foundation now.
I mean,
Jackson Dart is turned out to be better than we all thought.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying most of their foundation is injured. Like Neighbors, out for the year. Scatterboo.
Neighbors out for the year. Scatterboo out for the year.
Yeah, so the kid, like the Thibodeau's, any moment he's gonna be traded. Brian Burns, like now acts like he wants to be a top 5, defensive end. Abdul Carter always looks like a stud. Dexter Lawrence, I don't know how much longer he's gonna be there. But like I said, they have pieces. They have pieces. Now that cornerbacks some goddamn traded. You want to call hefty trash bags? Them niggas.
Yeah, Fears. I ain't even gonna like you. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like the jerseys, man. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But
Fair's like them European Arsenal jerseys. So I mean, he rather get a soccer jersey than anything.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some soccer jerseys look old as hell.
No, you're right. You know what I want? I want the New Orlando Magic jersey. That joint fire.
Look, I want the Magic to realize that Banchero can't carry their team, trade him to the Lakers, and move on with their lives.
No, we're not gonna do that, sir. Y'all don't. What are you gonna get through your head that y'all don't collect power forwards? Y'all collect centers. Go find a center. All right.
I mean, we all know Franz Wagner is the number 1 option, so you might as well trade Banchero before the playoffs time start, and he embarrasses y'all again.
But here's the thing, though. Trade him. Why would we do that? One, because he's young. Paulo is nasty, right? He's very talented. He has dumb decisions at the end of games at times, but he's very talented.
If he pisses me off that he forgets that he's 6'10", 6'10" and can't really do doesn't have a solid post move.
No, he got some decent post moves.
Yeah, all right.
But he's not a back to the basket type of guy. He's not.
I'm just saying he needs to have it in his bag when he clearly has the smaller defender on him.
Listen, here's my thing, right? Why would you want him? Why would you want to trade for him and make him your center if you know he doesn't have that type of game?
Who says I was gonna make him my center? I just wanted him to be the third option next to Luka and Austin Reeves.
That makes no sense. He's not gonna fit over there. He's not gonna fit over there. He barely. I mean, think about it. Him, Franz, are barely meshing with Desmond Bain right now.
But Desmond Bain is an all-pros pro, though. Matter of fact, I forgot what Desmond Bain sounds like.
He doesn't get Melo money. He's not there. He doesn't play like Melo. He's trying to. I get what you're saying. He's trying to play like Melo.
He has to braid. He's trying to be he has to braid like Melo. That's it.
And we go to half. It's 31-7. Washington up. Seattle up.
Washington at home getting crushed.
Yeah, Washington at home is getting embarrassed. Just to go back to talking about Paulo. I love Paulo, man, but certain things in this game he can't do. Back to basket is not his strength for a guy who is 6'10". He loves to shoot the 3 ball.
Way too much.
Again, Franz. I know you were saying it sarcastically, but Franz, I think, really is our best player. Right? He's definitely our best scorer.
No, I wasn't saying that. No, I'm dead ass. I know he's numero uno. Yeah.
To me, he is. They don't treat it that way. Hey, he's actually considered the number 2 guy in Orlando, with Paulo being the number 1. But I feel like Franz should be the number 1.
But I just know come playoff time and Paulo gets a smaller defender on him and he passes it out, I'm done. I'm sure.
You want to know what's crazy? Right? Because Paulo is very good at handling the ball, but not as good as Franz. And I think the crazy part about that is that
they're the same size.
they're the same size. Franz is 6'10", just like he is, and
Right. I
yet
think Franz is
Franz
just a
is
little bit
a two
shorter, but
guard
just a
slash
tad bit.
small forward.
Mhm.
And as Fears points out, Sam Darnold is perfect in the first half, which is sad, but that's it. Kind of is what it is at this point.
But look, we all figure out what's wrong with Sam Darnold. He didn't have a great to elite receiver like last year, Justin Jefferson. Like literally, look, just that's Jefferson. Look, Justin Jefferson. Sometimes Jordan Addison, another good receiver, and he didn't have to do that much work this year as
Yeah,
well. Oh man, I get to pass to JSN, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Horton's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? I got some decent tight ends. Oh man, look, this football thing is not that hard.
yeah. It's again. I was saying earlier. 4 out of the 5 quarterbacks that went in that first round are having pretty good careers right now. I'd say 2 of them are having fantastic careers, and the other 2 have turned their careers around. The only one that's missing is Josh Rosen, and he was
Well, that
apparently
man
the black
disappeared.
sheep in the group. He was that bad.
I mean, yeah, but he wasn't given a fair hand. But at the same time, like, yeah,
He wasn't because so he goes to. Here's the jacked up thing about it, right? He goes to
did he get traded to the
he
Browns?
goes to Arizona, plays his rookie year, gets replaced the year after in the draft by Kyler Murray, gets cut, ends up in Miami.
Miami. He went to Miami.
Yeah, ends up in Miami. Ends up on a bench behind Tua. And it's just never when Tua gets hurt, he gets his shot. The team is terrible. And that's when they're going through the whole thing where they're telling the head coach to tank. And he's like, no.
Oh, when Brian Flores was coaching, that's what.
Yeah. And so Josh Rosen, like you said, he was never really given a fair shot.
He wasn't. Yeah.
But think about how bad he must have had to been to never make another NFL team.
That's also true.
Because we see guys get chances over and over and over again.
Right.
I mean, how many teams did Fitzgerald play for?
Fitzgerald.
I mean
I
Fitzpatrick, sorry.
was about to say, hold on, my kicker.
I think the receiver Fitzgerald for a second. He was nasty because we're talking about the Cardinals. But Fitzpatrick, how many teams did he play for in the league?
I mean, I think after a short,
how many teams did he play for in the league?
but after a short while, it's like I think like both of them got knew they were just journeymen, and like people just it like some years certain shit just happened. Like, hey man, dude broke his arm. We're gonna kind of need you to kind of like fill in. That's number 3 or number 2. Can you do it for about 2-3 million? Yes, sir. Right away.
Like this dude now, Josh Rosen is currently working with the College Athlete Advocacy Initiative. He's not even like he doesn't have a football job. If it's me.
Speaking of fair quarterback, what's Jamarcus Russell doing?
Jamarcus Russell, I believe, was coaching the youth somewhere. If I'm not mistaken.
Actually, that was Jamarcus Russell. Let's see, Paxton Lynch. Let's see, Brock Osweiler, the greatest thief there ever was in the NFL.
He's like a volunteer coach somewhere.
Volunteer is crazy, but
yeah, because he was fired from somewhere for stealing $74K from the school.
Oh man,
allegedly.
Oh, allegedly. Oh, that's crazy.
Allegedly.
People love
But
throwing that one.
yeah, so a lot of these guys, man, once they a lot of these guys hit rock bottom, and they hit rock bottom.
Nah, I mean, there's rock
I
bottom,
don't leave
and
these
then,
down.
like there's rock bottom, and there's the magma core of the earth.
There you go. Chris says he's in and out of some legal trouble in Mobile, Alabama, and says it was old high school. It was he stole from a donor.
Oh man,
The old embezzlement.
Yeah. B said, "Good old embezzlement." Man, it's sad to see where some of these guys go, and the talent they have and had again, allegedly. The talent they had, the things they could have done. One of the guys that I thought would have been a phenomenal quarterback in this league at some point, had he had the right guy. If and I'm going to say this, it's two guys, right? Two guys had a guy like Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman got their hands on him, they'd have been phenomenal. One being Vince Young. Vince Young would have been a beast. The dude was nasty. To this day, I still find myself every once in a blue moon, I go back and watch some Vince Young Texas tape. Bro was nasty. He had the arm, he could move. He was
him
that
on
dude.
Madden. Him on Madden 2005. Yeah, that was a motherfucker. Yeah.
And then the other one, Terrell Pryor.
Okay.
Former Ohio State quarterback.
They was born in 2005?
And wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he said that, Jay.
Very clear. I actually had some fond memories in 2005. When the NBA Live was the shit.
Listen.
I was just a little surprised, Young thug like yourself.
Joe Flacco in 4 starts with the Bengals, 11 touchdowns to 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I heard Joe Flacco went like stupid ultra instincts of just slanging it all over.
Oh,
bro is balling right now.
Like, but
He's
then the fact that they were in a close game with the Bears in the first place, that's alarming.
Well, the Bears' offense played extremely well today.
Yeah, now they
Caleb
did
Williams
finally.
was slinging the ball too. But we all know the Bengals' issue is that they don't have defense.
I mean, they got pieces. I mean, they have no choice but to draft cheap talent. No, because they gave all the money to Joe Burrow, Chase, and Higgins, rightfully so.
Yeah, but the only pieces they got is on their defensive line.
Ooh. Oh yeah, ain't he hurt?
I'm not sure. But if he is, that will go to show why they playing the way they playing.
Yeah, I'm just saying, listen, that was my strategy in the one of our dynasty leagues. Forgetting Bengals defensive players. Look, somebody got to play the position. Damn it! Somebody got to do it.
The Jaguars kicker hit a 68-yard field goal today.
I saw that.
He took. You know who hurt by that right now? Justin Tucker.
Harbaugh. I'm about to say John Harbaugh for not having him on the team right now.
No, it's Justin Tucker because that was the one thing he had left in the NFL. Was that record? It was crazy. Justin, for what he did, was still going to be. He's still going to be an NFL legend for the career he's had. But he was holding. I mean, think about that record, right? That's a record you look at and you go, 67 yards. Yeah, he's gonna hold that for a while. And then not even 3 years later, it's gone. These kickers,
You know,
man,
70
I don't know
yards.
what they taking. Crazy. It was a beautiful kick.
Taking that.
Straight down the middle.
Yeah.
And
Think
Chris,
half of
I
them
agree.
was
Justin
Just to
Tucker's
let y'all
fall
know.
from grace was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. It was fast too. I've never seen somebody's career flip so fast and just fall. I mean, the man went from being praised as the greatest kicker of all time, the greatest percentage of all time, to, Justin's missed a few this year. Justin can't hit the thing. Oh, he's sexually assaulting himself in front of women. Listen,
Man.
it was the biggest downfall possibly of all time.
So me something he kept on hitting branch after branch after branch. Like he hit every branch going down.
Exactly, and that was it for me right there, Chris. She said, "Who would have called the opera singing kicker as a diddler?" Right? No, nobody would have thought that. The man walks around, does Drake dances, sings opera. What seems like one of the coolest dudes you want to hang out with.
Be
And
praying
then
for
you
people.
find out he's not. All right, Fears, check you out. You have yourself a good night. Stay blessed, man. Be
All right,
safe
Ferris,
on your
man.
flight.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
All right, Ferris.
I'm gonna say that it's probably not even worth it to be here for the second half of this game.
Damn.
31-7. I don't foresee a comeback. But it would be crazy if it was, right?
Hey man, we seen it done. It's been done.
Yeah, but Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't there to say that it's gonna happen. That was crazy. When he was at his Jets game, he was like, "I think there's gonna be a comeback." They was like, "You've lost your rabbit ass weight." They came back.
Yeah, because the Terminator is always right. These mofos forgot.
Hey, listen.
When
I'm
Schwarzenegger
fighting
said
for it.
something's coming, like when Schwarzenegger said something's coming back, it's coming back.
Yes. But I don't think the Commanders are coming back.
Hey, look, if the Broncos can come back and score all their points in the fourth quarter against the Giants, then again it's the Giants, but it can happen.
Here's the thing. You got to understand. Sam Darnold went 8 for 8 for 191 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half.
That's embarrassing. You as a defense, as a whole, need to look at yourself at the mirror. Bobby Wagner included, especially since he's the vet, well, the ultra veteran.
But that's the reason why I say I don't think they're coming back. Chris says she likes the Patriots. She likes the Patriots being on top of the AFC East too. And that was another shocker for me. The Patriots were a shocker this year. That was a quick turnaround. I didn't see them being this good this fast.
I know the ones are gonna be terrible, but man, they always had pieces as well, though. Because they were checking the boxes off. What every team really needs. They have a pretty decent QB. CB1 and Christian Gonzalez. Stephon Diggs looks like the Cardi B. Him getting Cardi B pregnant. Isn't affecting his play. So that's a good wide receiver to have. As a matter of fact, thinking about it, like Stephon Diggs has been having white quarterbacks get paid since he's been in the league. Kirk Cousins, he helped Josh Allen, and now he's helping Drake May. Ain't that a bitch?
All I know is he's doing something right.
Yeah.
Chris said, "Why you gotta bring Cardi up?"
Hey man, it's all over the internet. Her and Nicki Minaj beef and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't even understand them two beefing. It's pointless. I guess both of them fighting to stay relevant, right?
I mean, there was beefing before. That shit was really about. It's just like it's always that. It can't be two women artists on top at the same time. It's always that dumb shit.
Oh my
Lil
goodness,
Kim,
people. Sam Darnold has his first incompletion of the night.
right?
See me
You know, like
at 7.
what was it? It was
Wait a
Lil
minute.
Kim and who was this? Lil Kim and somebody was beefing. Lil
Lil
Kim
Kim and
and
Nicki.
Foxy Brown.
Lil Kim
No,
and
this goes
Nicki
back
at
to
one
Lil
point.
Kim and Foxy Brown. Then Foxy Brown was beefing with the next female rapper that was coming up, and it's just like it's like for some reason they believe it can only be one female rapper at the top. Damn, I was about to say it just got real silent in this joint. Y'all just left me out here hanging. That's how you feel?
No, we right
I was
here,
about to
man. I'm
say.
right here.
Alright.
I'm
I was
on
about to
daddy
say like
duty at the same time.
I'll breaking 1 9. Can I get a reply?
no, I was about to say like you mean tell me the female like rappers, follow the rules of the cis. They're gonna be two.
Right, like
I'm
you,
sorry.
you
B, B, are you still watching the
yeah,
game?
yeah.
Did you see who the special teams coordinator is in Seattle?
Who?
It's Jay Harbaugh.
Oh man.
You know what? I can't even be mad because the man winning.
Is Jim Harbaugh's son.
But that's the thing. The man's winning and they're doing their job. Like I don't nobody has a problem with nepotism when you do it and you're actually successful at doing what you're doing. Look at Mike Piazza. Mike Piazza was literally drafted as a favor. They didn't even say, "Hey, can you draft?" He was like, "Can you draft my nephew so that he's drafted?" Whatever happens after that is what happens. We hire somebody and they suck. And then we're like, we can't let him go because that's my homeboy's nephew.
Yeah. Chris said all the
Mike
rap
Piazza became
related athletes is hilarious.
Yeah, Mike Piazza became a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
so it made sense. Like right now, if you look at Seattle special teams, they're doing good. I can't complain.
I'm just saying I think it's hilarious that he's a special teams coach like his uncle, John. That's all I'm saying.
And that's the thing. They actually Andy Reid actually promoted John from special teams coach to cornerbacks coach for 1 year just to get that on his resume, and that was enough for the Ravens to say, okay, we're hiring him.
Yeah, I have brought that up before that he was a DB's coach. That's why he likes corners so much. He was a short-term DB's coach. It's
And
I don't, I don't, go ahead.
as a special teams coordinator, they were ranked like 18th or 20th in the entire league. And then the worst part is, even as a defensive backs coach, like they were horrible as defensive backs coach. So like
They had some
it's
good
like
DBs though.
yeah, they had some good DBs and they still didn't, and it still wasn't. It still didn't become that. The fuck?
Do you remember that Eagles offense back in the day, man? McNabb, T.O., and then the next great best receiver was Todd Pinkston. Do you remember Todd Pinkston, bro?
Yeah, I remember Todd Pinkston.
It's crazy because he was like the ultimate mid wide receiver. Like he wasn't terrible, but he wasn't good.
He was
He was
like Nelson
dependable.
Aguilar with actual catches.
He was dependable. Yeah, Todd Pinkston. Oh man, when I sit back and I sit back and I think about different things, whether it be sports, wrestling, and I go, geesh, where's time going? All these guys are gone. And we're looking at the next generation of superstars already in the league, and then we're about to look at the next generation after that. Is absolutely nuts. Bless you. Um, it's just crazy to think where the league, the differences in the league, and where they were then to where they are now. Um, even wrestling, man, the way wrestling's changed, it's almost scary. And I think out of all of those, the only change that I'm satisfied with the way things are going in wrestling. Right, WWE's opening up their dabbling in AAA. You know, they're sharing talent with TNA. I think that's awesome. You know, AEW's out there to compete with them. AEW's sharing talent with New Japan and all these places. So that's in ROH. They got ROH as well. So that's awesome. Um, college football with the transfer portal. You know, players being paid for their likeness, which is awesome. That's good for them. You know, it should help most of them stay out of legal trouble, trying to find ways to get money to keep them out of trouble and help them with stuff. Now they're getting paid for what they do, which is that's a huge boost to them in their future. So that's huge. The transfer portal, helping other teams get better and not making great talent have to sit on the bench and wait. That's that's helping college football be better. A lot of these sports are growing over time, but the NFL to me is struggling. And I say that in the sense of there's
Just
too much.
stagnant.
Not only is it stagnant, there's and I wouldn't even say it's necessarily stagnant, but there's a clear, decisive choice for what teams or what players they like to favor in the league. Just like you had the Chiefs game last week on TV, and one of the players hit Patrick Mahomes. And they go, you're not going to get away with that hit, especially not on the quarterback, and especially not this guy. That's what the announcer says. For me, that's a bad look on the league when your announcer goes, especially not this guy.
Yeah,
Because
it's basically like, yeah, we got this guy's back, but hey, the next guy ain't gonna get it. We gonna protect the Chiefs quarterback, but the Ravens quarterback,
yeah. And we got another pass interference call on a deep ball to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And I got to see the replay because I didn't see pass interference, but
oh no, he was holding him.
let's see here. Yeah, he got there before the ball did. He got there before. It was one of those ones where he wasn't trying to intentionally pass interfere, but with the way he went to reach around to try to knock the ball out, he pinned one of the receiver's arms to his body, not allowing him to go up with both hands, which automatically draws a pass interference call. And now the Seahawks are at midfield. Well, they're at the 40. But yeah, back to what you were saying. The favoritism in the league, the favoritism towards offense. None of it's just a good look for the league. It's kind of like when the NBA was going through that phase of everything had to be a big three, and they emphasized you had to pair your stars up in the NBA. Remember that? There
Yeah.
was a time, especially after LeBron had made the whole announcement about going to Miami, and they called it they officially started calling it a big three. And people knew you needed talent here on the team. People knew the teams with the most stars did better. It had always been that way in the league, but you didn't need to point it out and emphasize it. And the league took advantage of the whole big three announcement and started emphasizing that that's what was needed to win a championship, and that wasn't necessarily the case. The team, the best overall team, is what it takes to win in the NBA, and it took some time, but people finally realized that. LeBron was just a phenom, though. I mean, let's not take anything away from LeBron and what he did over his career. He was an absolute phenom. Still is. I don't understand how he still plays. The man's one of a kind. So let's just give him his flowers. But the NBA is another one that's kind of been stagnant. But hopefully they'll continue. And both in NBA and NFL on their All Star weekends or whatever you want to do. NFL Pro Bowl stuff is terrible now. The flag football seems fun, but and doing the little competitions seem like the players have fun. But let's get the fastest guys in the league and let's pair them up and run the 40. Let's have them race and see who really is the fastest. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? As
Yeah,
far as
and
the
people.
NBA, yeah, go
Ooh,
ahead.
is that a pick?
As far as the NBA, I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go with that All Star weekend. But you were saying, is that a what?
A pick?
Um, I don't know. I just saw the play, and it is. And lo and behold, you put a little pressure on Sam, and that glass slipper comes off, don't it?
Everybody would throw a pick once in a while. Shit, even when they don't have pressure, they throw a pick. So I ain't gonna do it yet. But if he throws another one, yeah, we gonna talk.
Even Sam know he messed that one up. Even Sam is looking like, yeah, I fumbled the bag on that one. I'm gonna throw this out there because I don't know if Jay knows he's muted. So Jay, I'm just gonna let you know you muted in case you don't know. Debo Samuel running the ball again. I'll never understand, you know. I don't know if it's anybody working with him on his route running or what, but Debo could be used so much better than just being used as a. He's basically a gadget receiver. No, he's not the fastest, so I can see why they would use him at running back here and there. But that's the spot to line him up in the slot like he is now, and then put him on the outside and let him go for a fade route or two. Jaden Daniels, that's how you fight for yardage. And that hook route by that comeback route by Debo Samuel was trash just now.
Can somebody explain to me why a beautiful young man such as myself
Oh, here we go.
would pay $280 motherfucking dollars a month for basic ass healthcare plan? Have y'all lost your rabbit ass mind?
Everything prices for everything is through the roof these days, man. And I'm an advocate of healthcare should be free for everyone.
Bro,
I'm
I,
just gonna
I pay
point
my
that out there.
chiropractor the $80 a month because by the time you sit here and look at the deductible on a healthcare plan, they wouldn't even be paying shit anyways. Well, I
Yeah,
pay $80 a visit. But even when I was going once a week, shit, I'd be paying $280 for the damn healthcare plan and then still be paying a deductible when I went to go see him. So they wouldn't have covered shit. They would actually cost me more.
yeah.
Y'all wilding, cuz I get sick. Y'all just let me die.
He's fucking sick, y'all. Just let me die. Nah, G, that ain't it. But I hear you though. Hospital bills and all that. That stuff is outrageous.
But that's the thing. You have the best health insurance and you go to the fucking hospital to have a child, you still get a 30-some thousand-dollar bill.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. And don't get in no ambulance. Jesus, don't get no ambulance.
I'll put you on the back of this motorcycle. We'll work it out on the way. That ambo, that's $7K off bucks.
Yeah. And you know what? It's a rip off, man. Hey, I need emergency help. But you're gonna charge me 10 G's for it. You know how crazy that is? Oh, he had the touchdown.
Right. Y'all just got me with this bullshit right here. Talking about no charge after deductible. Your annual deductible is $10,600.
Yeah, where do you expect me to spend that much in medical in 1 year?
First of all, I don't even go to the doctor once a year. I'm not nigga.
That's exactly why it just makes sense. If you're required to have it, just go for the cheapest plan. But if you're not required to have it, it's kind of pointless. Um, up here, walk-in clinic is like $100 for a visit. So if you get sick or something's wrong, you go to the walk-in, spend your $100, and then you go on your way. Obviously, you got to pay for your meds or whatever if you get any. But
So
really,
the most expensive one is $654 a month, $3,400 annual deductible, but your annual out of pocket max is $6,850. But until you reach that out of pocket max, ER services a $300 copay, urgent care is $60 copay after deductible. Man, shit. After I
yeah,
paid what? After I paid what is that? 6,000. After I paid damn near $7,000 for this shit for 1 year, man, y'all better. Hey, somebody better come out and wipe my balls every time I gotta pee.
I can't even be. Yo, I'm laughing, but it's not like I disagree because the prices is just again, what am I paying for?
Like
I'm paying,
man, for that
I'm
price,
paying you. I'm paying you to watch me pay for my medical up until a certain price.
like you,
Like, does that sound?
I don't even get sick like that. Why am
Kay
I
said
paying
her
these
crazy, her
prices?
deductible was crazy like that too. It's just think about that. Does that sound like it's really feasible? I'm paying you, a company, to make sure I'm covered for my medical. But in the process of me paying you to cover my medical, you're gonna watch me cover my medical myself. And then once I spend a certain amount of money, then you're gonna
Help,
come in and help me.
not even pay for it. You gonna help?
Yeah. Then and only then will you come in and assist me with paying for my medical.
I'm telling you, y'all fucking with the dough cheese.
Let me tell you something. They get you on your way in, they get you while you're here, and then they get you on your way out.
Jaden Daniels running for dear life. He looked like Lamar Jackson back in 2021.
Jane Daniels is scary talented, man. I really like the kid.
Yeah, he should have got a 15-yarder for slamming the ball after he got tackled, though. If that was Lamar Jackson, he gets 15 for slamming the ball after he got back up.
Nah, Lamar does it all the time, and they don't call it. So I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because I watch Lamar do that a lot, where he slammed the freaking ball down. Yeah, this game is all the way over. And that's exactly the point I was making, Kay. You're never going to spend that much money on medical in a year. So you're
My
paying
man
us
threw
enough
one
to pay us for
interception,
nothing.
and Killer Cam in the Discord saying Sam turned into a pumpkin off one interception. People, the knee-jerk reactions, y'all got to calm down.
That's why I went to. I didn't say he turned into a pumpkin. I just said the glass slipper is off.
Yeah, I mean, if you get pressure on any QB, it's likely that they'll make a mistake. That's what separates the great ones, the elite ones, and the good ones. Good ones are going to make mistakes if you get enough pressure on them. That's how life is. Like the great ones, more times than not, they'll either throw it away or they'll get a completion of something. And the elite ones, you can get pressure on them, and it's going to be just like you could rush 4 or rush 8, and you're probably going to get damn near the same results if you have an elite quarterback.
I tell you what, watching the Chiefs lose to the Bills was something today.
You like a proud pappy?
I don't know how to feel about those games anymore because I don't like the Bills either. Although I do like their throwback jerseys. I'm not a fan of the Bills. Like I like the Bills with the red helmets. Just saying, I miss those helmets just a little bit.
Wait, Jurassic World Rebirth. That had old girl who played Black Widow.
I'm gonna tell you now, I don't know.
I mean, if it did have her, I might watch it.
I'm gonna tell you now, I got no clue.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson was in there. I might watch that.
Does it? So I was
Scarlett
watching something the other day.
Mahershala Ali. Mahershala Ali. Oh, yeah, I always mess up his name.
I don't know.
The guy who's going to play Blade.
Oh, Mahershala, I think it is.
Okay, Mahershala Ali. He was in there. I saw him in the commercial first, and then I saw Scarlett Johansson. I was like, oh, okay. What are they talking about? Where's LGBTQ in Jurassic World? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, they're talking about the animated series. Isn't the animated series about some kids at camp? What the fuck?
Hey, question for you. They're recasting Black Panther. And they're saying I think they're saying it's T'Challa from another area in the multiverse. So another universe, T'Challa. How do you feel about that?
Maybe turn the damn camera back on. Don't do this fuck shit. Keep it a buck with us. Just be look. The man died. We probably can't get an actor to play T'Challa as good as Chadwick Boseman played T'Challa. Hire the best motherfucker you can to play him. Don't stop playing these games with us.
Yeah.
They had a child at the end. That nigga ain't gonna be of age till 2042. What are you doing till then?
Well, yeah. So that's the answer, right? They're instead of it being his son, they're gonna get T'Challa from another universe. So they're gonna
Stop
hire.
with the multiverse shit. It ain't work. It didn't work.
Well,
It's not
this is
gonna
what
work.
they're gonna do. It's it because you got to realize the Doomsday, the Avengers Doomsday is coming, and that's all about the multiverse battle, the giant multiverse battle, right? So, um, a lot of things are going to get formed into their future forward to get
Yeah,
the multiverse together into one. You're going to get the X-Men, you're going to get the Fantastic Four, you're going to get the Avengers, you're going to get the Young Avengers. I
leave
mean,
Black
everybody.
Panther out of that because that's just oh, here we can backwrite this and make this work. Nah, just look, there's a new T'Challa. Be honest with us. Don't look, don't finger me and tell me that you know something just popped up out of the seat.
Yeah, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that term, bro. We gotta
I
figure out a
mean,
different way to put this. But I get it though. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
like y'all you trying to finger fuck us and tell us that we're imagining shit. Like, no, just say we had to hire a new T'Challa, a new guy to play the same character because there wasn't really any other continuity that would make sense. Because
So
when you say that multiverse shit, we already saw the Kangs from the different multiverses looked exactly the fucking same. They dressed a little bit different, they acted a little bit different, but they all looked like Kang.
yes,
So if you're going to T'Challa from a different multiverse, he's going to look like T'Challa from every fucking verse. They don't get different DNA.
no, you're right.
They have different lives, but they don't get different DNA. They look exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, but you know what it is.
I know I know they're
I think
trying to
they're
do the
going
Into
off.
the Spider-Verse. They're trying to do the cartoon Into the Spider-Verse, where yeah, there's different spiders and this and the third, and because there's different spiders, that's why you have the black Spider-Man, the black and Puerto Rican Spider-Man, and then you have the white Spider-Man, and then you have the Porky the Pig Spider-Man and Dark Noir Spider-Man. Nah, no, that's
Well,
the
no,
fucking
because
cartoon.
even they even showed already in Spider-Man that you have all different Peter Parkers that look different.
Right, but
You
that's
know
the
what I'm saying?
cartoon.
No,
They
no,
started
in
that.
the actual Spider-Man
Yeah,
live
but
action.
that started from the Spider-Verse. The Spider-Verse joint had that first.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they could take that, use that as example for having T'Challa, look different.
Yeah, that's
But
still bullshit.
but what I
That's
think what they're doing is they're saying, okay, we understand we can't have Chadwick Boseman. This is Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther without touching. So they don't want to touch his legacy. So that's
you
why
can't
they're
touch
trying to
his
bring in a
legacy.
Black Panther from another universe.
You can't touch his legacy, but Chadwick Boseman took the role knowing that he was sick and knowing they would have to replace him.
Yes, but they didn't know he was sick.
But he took the role. He even said, I knew that when I took the role, and I was just gonna do the best I could to represent him. He understood. He's a grown man who's very smart and very fucking wise, who knew, yes, they will have to replace me. And he was not going to put that, oh, well, you you can't ever hire somebody to play the character that I'm playing. He knew he was sick, and he knew that
Well, yeah,
he
no, of
knew.
course he's not going to say that. But what I'm saying is, it's the pressure of the fans and the people that worked with him themselves. They're like, we want to respect his legacy. We want to leave that T'Challa and that universe as we've seen him, and let's bring
if
another T'Challa in to begin a new legacy. And I'm okay with that.
if you bring in the right actor like you're supposed to, then people are gonna say, "Hey, I know you can't replace Chadwick Boseman, but this motherfucker right here is doing a damn good job," and they won't fucking trip.
I just I think that's where they're going with it. I think we're just the story is because they want to leave that Chad. If that T'Challa as because where they went with the story, they want to leave that T'Challa as okay, he died, and he left his son behind, and because you could now take that and use that for something in the future. Um, but they want to go. They still want Black Panther, so they're gonna bring him from another universe. Which I'm fine with that as long as we get a Black Panther of some sort. Um,
That's just going to be weird and uncalled for. And I'm sorry. Even if he does a great acting job, I'm be like, yeah, that was some bullshit. Instead of you being a company and standing on some shit, you kind of were like, well, let me let the fans dictate what we do on this, but you don't follow what the fans want any other time.
real quick, touchdown Seattle.
Yeah, I saw they did the
It's
they
beyond
did
over.
they did the same exact thing we do with Mark, but they did it much more efficiently.
Yes, this game is beyond over. Um,
But like I was saying, you don't stay true to anything in the comics. Any other time that we watch one of these fucking movies, you don't stay true to the characters at all. But now you trying to be so true to the movie and so oh yeah, we're gonna do the right thing. Why don't you do that all the time?
well, it's not being true to the movie. Is again is having when you grow so much respect and
I'm
love for
saying
a
you're trying to
person.
be true to the true. Now you want to be true to what the fans want, but the fans want you to make these movies the way they're supposed to be in the first place.
Again, I think it's just I think it's just them honoring it's their way of honoring Chad. And again, I'm okay with it. I'm
Yeah,
okay with it.
if I felt like they were actually trying to honor Chad, I would be with you, but I don't feel like that's what they're really trying to do. They're just trying to avoid some backlash, so they're coming up with this story.
I mean, if they were just trying to avoid backlash, let's be 100 about this. If they were just trying to avoid backlash, then a lot of things would be different. Um, they would have they didn't have to put that whole scene in there in the last movie, with his death and everything, but they did. They didn't have to um do things the way they did. I think the backlash is I don't say they're avoiding backlash because everybody kept saying, give us a T'Challa from another universe that's not his son. We don't his son's not going to be of age in time. How are you going to fast forward that? We don't know. We don't like it. So the whole thing online that everybody's been fighting is we'll take a T'Challa. Give us a T'Challa. It could be from another universe, but give us a T'Challa, not his son. And
So
that's what
that's what
they're
I'm
doing.
saying. Now
So
you
I
listen
don't
to the
think it's
fans,
fighting.
but when
I don't think it's fighting backlash. I think the backlash was the thing that they were fighting was we're gonna give you his son because we want to honor his passing to be like him passing on, to us. But the fans was like, nah, we don't want that. We want, you know what I mean? Just like the fans wanted Deadpool and Wolverine, and they got it. I think Marvel's part of Marvel, and it all depends on who the writers are. Part of Marvel, they are listening to the fans and trying to give the fans what they want. But again,
that
it's only part of it because
that
every movie
Deadpool
has
and
separate writers.
Wolverine, the Deadpool and Wolverine was what's his name fought for more so than anything. Like
Yeah, but the
literally.
fans wanted it too. You know what I mean?
The fans wanted it too, but it's what somebody else wanted. It's like I was explaining earlier. The Ravens don't have loyalty to what the fans even care about. They have loyalty to what they want to do, and that's that. That
Yes, no,
like people say,
absolutely.
oh yeah,
That's different.
having loyalty to the Ravens is a joke because they don't give a fuck about us. They give a fuck about who's in their front office and who's friends with them. They don't care about putting the best product on the field for the fans. They care about putting what they want on the field, and that's it. And that's how I feel about Marvel. We want to put this up, so that's what we're gonna put up. Like, come on, it's so many movies that were just it had stuff that was like, bro, that don't even make sense. That's not even a possibility. And any iteration that you've made this character, that wasn't a possibility. Why would you even make that a thing? And the actual story, it went like this. Why, when you are doing movie adaptations, you change things that are like a center point
in the story of this character that you can't really change without ruining the character. And they go ahead and do it because for what reason? You want to give this guy some dumb creative freedom that really follow the damn story for the people who have paid for comics, who actually follow these superheroes. And guess what? The people who don't actually follow these superheroes that will see this movie will never know what they weren't missing or are missing because they don't follow it close enough in the first place. You ruin shit for your core audience trying to do these dumb extra things for people who wouldn't even notice that you changed something. They do it all the time. They do it for so many characters.
But you know what? If you pay attention, a lot of that is in the movies. This is why I say depending on who the writer is. Some writers are obviously going to be more in tune with what the fans want and what the actual comics and how the comics were, whereas other writers are there just because they're skilled, right? Not because of their history to comics, not because they love comics, because it's a job and it's what they like to do.
But they let the director and so write the script. Like who's the guy? The guy who did what was it? Thor Love and Something, where basically where he ended up.
Love and
No,
Thunder.
he did the Thor, not Thor Love and Thunder, the Thor where he ended up on a planet with Hulk, and he fought Hulk in the arena and this and the third. They let
Ragnarok.
they let that guy write the story in the damn script, and he took crazy liberties with that story, with that comic, the comic that comic line that actually came out with. He took crazy liberties and had shit in there that wasn't even close to what the situation was. And they let the
That's what I'm
directors
saying.
make.
It depends on who it is, who's running the show.
Well, get the director that actually knows something about the story and can be somewhat relevant to the story. He ain't got to make it exactly, but he can't, like when he completely changes the story and the core audience of that character are looking at you like, what the fuck was this?
Yeah, some guys you gotta realize, man, with the way because I've been watching a lot of stuff that talks about the back scenes behind these movies and the different writers and the different directors and whatnot, and they hire guys and they bring them in for the movies. It's really a matter of, hey, we wanted so and so for this movie, but he doesn't want to do it. So we're bringing in this person.
Well, bring
And
in that person and tell him to read the comics and make a movie that is at least 85%
there's
accurate to the comics.
yeah, but you know what? As a director, don't if I'm coming in to do your movie, don't tell me how to do my job.
Then wait till you find the right person. When you find the right person, you make the movie.
I'm just saying that's going to be all directors, right? Because not everybody wants to do every movie, just like actors. Not every actor wants to do every movie. Not everybody wants to be in a Marvel movie. Not
I
every,
feel
you know what I
you,
mean?
but I feel like when you find the right director, you move forward the movie. Don't just go with whatever director you can. If you're going with whatever director you can find, you're wasting my time and money.
Well, no, they look, they search, but you know, every director is going to want to have some creative freedom. They don't want to be locked into. No director goes into a job want to be locked into. I have to do it specifically this way. I want to have some creative freedom because the whole
85%
reason
is
you're hiring me is for
yeah,
my
but
creative freedom and my ability
a
of what I've done in my
15%,
past movies.
50% ratio of adjustment is pretty damn good for something that has been written in stone for 60 years already.
Yeah, but again, that's think about what you're saying. That's still 30%, 40%, or even 50%. If I get 50% of freedom, I could still fuck a movie up pretty bad.
I said 15. I ain't saying nothing about no 50. Who the fuck give you 50% freedom to fuck up
If-
a character?
You could take 15% and still mess up a movie pretty bad.
Right. So why, if you could fuck it up at 15%, why are they getting such crazy, like the whole, oh, he was on this planet and they stole the ship to get off this planet, and that none of that shit happened.
Because then let's be honest, they don't want to be 100% true to the comic books because and LBHT has covered this on their show. Being 100% true to the comic books is only going to appeal to those who read the comics. They're trying to pick up more, or they're trying to appease more than just comic book readers.
Characters look dumb as shit doing these dances. Anyways, um,
I don't expect them to be 100%, but that shit should at least make sense for people who actually watched, who actually read
For the
what
people
the
who
fuck
read the comics and stuff. No, I agree, right?
that. But
But
it like
but
even the Thor that it didn't even make sense. It was like, come on, bro, like no, that none of that made sense because as far as I remember, that was the start of World War Hulk when he was jettisoned off to whatever planet and trapped it. That started World War Hulk. So how the hell did he go from World War Hulk to hey, I'm gonna go and save Thor? You know, I'm gonna go with Thor and Loki and try to save their home planet from Hela.
again, you got to realize that it's not about comic book readers anymore. Comic book readers can still read comic books, so it's just about whatever they plan on doing.
I said, and in the end, Helen still fucked fuck Asgard up. So that shit was kind of pointless.
Pretty much.
Man, they put some bullshit like, "Hey man, Asgard, it's not. Look, it's not the place. It's with. It's where your heart. No, the heart calls home." I'm like, "Oh, that is cliche."
And the thing is, Asgardians live for 5,000 years, die, and resurrect is something else. Well,
Yeah,
resurrect is another version of themselves. That's why you have the female Loki and all that stuff.
yeah. So Odin is probably somewhere out there. It's something different.
Right. So like even that, when he was like, oh yeah, well, you have to deal with Hell and a third. Yes, Odin dies and he resurrects all the same. The same thing with Thor's mom. Like they live a certain amount of time and they resurrect again.
But like 5,000 years, dude, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be kind of getting bored of life. I'm like, damn, bro, I know I'm an Asgardian and shit. What else do I need to see?
I mean,
I'll
for
probably
them,
just be like,
time is just like fleeting. Like for us, like a year on Earth is like nothing to them.
yeah,
When your life cycle is 5,000 years by itself, man, oh man, I've been on Earth for about 30 years. That's let me see, a couple
that's
months
about
on
36 for
Asgard.
me. All right, that's about.
So one of the other things that was rumored that came out recently, they were talking about the Kang Dynasty and how those movies were supposed to go and things like that. Um, so it was rumored, if they stuck with the Kang Dynasty, that the Young Avengers were going to be coming up as well, and that their first villain was going to be the Lizard Kang. Um, and that was one of the reasons why, in the post-credit scene for the Ant-Man movie, they had, or the Ant-Man Quantumania movie, they had all the Kangs in the meeting, and you seen it kind of did it up close on the Lizard Kang there. And it was supposed to be more. I guess it was supposed to be more of a fun movie. You know, decent amount of comedy to it. Is
That
that
movie got some
something
backlash.
you would have wanted to see? Would you guys have been interested in a Young Avengers movie with Lizard Kang being the villain for that movie?
Like I said, if it's done right, almost any Marvel or if it's done correctly, almost any Marvel or DC comic, I would go to see in a movie theater. As long as it's done correctly, like not saying it has to be done to the comic book because there's comic books I haven't even fucking read, but it needs to be done to where it makes sense. Like if I ask my homeboy, hey, or if you say, hey, they're coming out with the Kang Lizard King versus the Young Avengers, I can buy a digital copy of that comic. And if I read that comic and be like, damn, this was written great. And then I go and I watch the movie and it's some trash. I'm like, so what the fuck happened? And unfortunately, it's not that I'm like, oh yeah, y'all need to stick to this source material because XYZ, because that's the only way to be good. I'm saying y'all need to stick closer to the source material because y'all are making bullshit. Like if y'all were making a good movie, I wouldn't care if it was based on source material or if it was based on this guy making his own
adjustments, but you got guys who don't know what the fuck they're doing with these type of movies, making these dumbass adjustments to these movies. Like I'm watching a movie and I say, damn, that movie was kind of okay. And a guy tells me, nah, the storyline for this is XYZ. And he's explaining the shit. And I'm like, damn, that sounds like a good storyline. And I go and read up on the storyline. And I'm like, damn, this shit was written so well. How come the movie sucked? That shouldn't be happening.
You bring up DC, and I I hate to switch gears on it, but I would love to see a live action of Batman Under the Red Hood. That was one of the greatest animated movies.
I wouldn't want to see it because I feel like they fuck it up, and then I'd be really pissed. And that's the only problem that's what I'm saying I have. There's really good fucking material, and then they have this random guy who's just decided that, hey, this was great, but I'm gonna do this to be different, and it's not something that even makes sense to the story. Like you want the actor to get into the character that he's playing. Like when Heath Ledger played that Joker, he played that Joker better than the fucking source material.
I mean, lost his mind for real.
Yeah, but he got into the character. You're not having these directors get into the story that they're trying to tell. So they're telling a story that they don't really feel, and then they're just giving you some bullshit to be like, surprise. Why?
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Like when you cover a song, like when somebody covers a song, you know if they felt that song or if they were just singing the shit because it was popular. And you got guys out here making a movie because it's popular. They don't really feel the shit. They don't really care. They're just making the shit because it's popular. Oh, I did this movie. It's going to be in my resume. Michael Bay didn't follow the Transformers movie, the Transformers stories like that. But he made some exciting ass fucking movies, though.
That's true.
He didn't make them to the source material, but you could tell he loved what the fuck he was doing. And that's what I need. I need them to pick directors that love what they're doing, not guys who just want to be like, damn, it's a Marvel movie.
Listen to the name you just said, though. Michael Bay. Like that. That man's a legend in the movie game for a reason.
Okay. But you can say he's a legend in the movie game, but that's the thing. A legend in the movie game who you could tell was passionate about making that movie. Give these movies to guys who are passionate about making them.
Give me the cube, boy.
Ryan Coogler didn't exactly follow Black Panther to the T, but you could tell he was like, I'm about to make this shit special. Watch this.
Ryan Coogler, another legend in the making. Still got,
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
But when he took Black Panther, I didn't know who he was like that.
Fair.
When he took Black Panther, I was like, okay, I hope he's good at what he's doing. I know Chadwick Boseman can act. I hope this dude can direct. And then the shit came out, and it's like, holy shit. And then he's like, oh, well, it's Black. Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you find the right guys to make these movies. Stop just finding whoever is a good name and saying, hey, go ahead and make this movie and have fun. Why the fuck did I need to see that shit in slow motion? Why are they showing some big ass man shaking his tongue in slow motion? This is football. I had a pause
telling me so I don't look at the screen.
Like I had a pause moment. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Big ass Leonard Williams doing some wild shit, and they did that shit in slow motion.
Yeah, this game's over. 11 minutes left in the fourth. 38-7. I mean, Washington's got one timeout.
And they can't get a first. They can't even get a good run going.
No.
This big Hawaiian Tualupu looking motherfucker.
I wonder do the
120
Giants ever.
pounds.
Do
So the
Giants
question
ever-
is, if y'all expect me to do this live, how are we going to pick a day?
That's something we will discuss off air. And on that note, people, this game is over. We thank y'all for coming through. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit that like button.
The hell with
Make
this.
sure y'all subscribe. Yep. Check us out. We'll attempt to be here next Friday. Back to our normal time. And y'all know
You
where to
just
find.
rock bottom this guy.
Yes, he did. Y'all know where to find us. Right here on this channel. Y'all have yourself a blessed day. We out. Peace.